is? No, get your story, man. Then we'll, like what happened?
What happened was I came here for apprenticeship when I got out of the correctional.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I decided I wanted to do something good in my life. I ended up with a girl that was also addicted to drugs. So it wasn't a good relationship, you know.
No.
It was always based on drugs. It was only on the weekends at first, and then it got worse. And as I made more money, I started using more drugs.
Jesus, eh?
And then
I'm a recovering addict, man. 25 years clean.
that's good.
August 15th is my sobriety date. Fucking cops court ordered me into a fucking program, treatment, the whole fucking 9 yards, bro. And it changed my life, but I'm telling you, it doesn't get better, it just gets different. You learn to function, cope. You learn coping skills. And I used to run, just get high all the time, and fucking, something hurt me, I get high. I get a new job, get high. I had a fucked up lifestyle. It was wrong, right? But I got it together, I started going to NA, and then I went to AA, and I got sponsored. People that mentored me and told me how to do it, eh? And you know what? You can go to an NA meeting. It's an open meeting, like an open program. There's no requirements. You just got to show up and admit you're an addict. You get free coffee. Sometimes you got donuts. And you know what? For an hour out of the day, it gives you a sense of purpose, and you'll be able to forget about some of your problems for a little while. There's NA meetings and fucking AA meetings. Go down to public health there at 2110 Hamilton. They might have some information, and check it out. Could change your life, man. Here's the great thing. This one guy, because I was fucking broke. I drove for a living. I lost my goddamn license. I didn't get caught for drugs. But he gave me a fucking job. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, boy, she carries her groceries around with her in a cart. That's a good idea. You never go hungry, eh? Well, you go hungry, but I mean, at least you got something available. But, no, a guy gave me a job. It wasn't much. I made like $100. I'd mow his lawns and take him out to his farm, eh? And it was good. Then I started feeling better. And I had a lot of wreckage, a lot of fucking debt from all of that, fines, and lost the license for a year. But I made it to 25 years. I did it one day at a time, one step at a time too. Because you do some self-analysis in there, eh? Take a look at yourself. You might have made some mistakes, and you'll find out why. It's a long process, though. You just got to stay out of it. Give it a shot. My name's Neil.
It sounds like a better way. It sounds like I'm glad I stopped to talk to you.
You got a what?
I'm glad I stopped to talk to you.
Well, man, I'm not out to save people or anything, but I can offer suggestions, and maybe it can get better.
Yeah.
And you know what? I go to NA meetings. Not NA anymore, more AA. Because the drugs aren't a fucking thing for me anymore. I don't crave. And, but my Narcotics Anonymous sponsor, he gave me his car. He died of cancer. He had a stroke, first of all, and I helped him out getting groceries. And then when he died, me and my buddy, who also passed away sadly, we took care of him in that last year, and he got cancer. He never told us he had cancer. He just fucking died. We were sad, had a funeral, all that, but he said one thing in the will. He said I would get his car. And that fucking car is sitting on 11th Avenue. I've had that car now for 12 years. And it's a fucking great car. Take care of it. I was on the SED program, because I'm disabled. Not just physically, but mentally, because those drugs, man, they kill your fucking brain cells. It cause mental illness and shit like that, eh?
So I could be a good recipient because of all my drug abuse and use.
Exactly, but what you got to do is you got to work towards bettering yourself. So maybe go down to mental health services and see if you could talk to somebody, or or go to detox. Well, you're not loaded right now. I don't want you to get loaded, but there's agencies that can help you, guide you to get, on the straight and narrow. And nobody wants to see you die, and that fentanyl will kill you instantly. You know that, though. But what I'm saying is, what was the other suggestion? Another place to go. Like detox could help you out with information and meeting list and all that. And then there's a lot of meetings right downtown here, and you could hit a meeting a day. I was going to every meeting they have on in the city because it was the only time I didn't crave. I would sit in meetings just fucking thinking about anything, getting loaded or whatever. And, but I made friends, I met people, eh? So it was a good thing. I'm glad I did it. And you can do it too, eh? But you just got to take that initiative and work towards staying clean and sober and being a good person, not hurting anybody, not ripping anybody off. Just go to meetings, you make friends, eh? It's a good thing. It's a really good thing. You know what? NAAA is kind of like a church. Some people think it's a cult. They're always reading the same shit over and over again. It's not programming or anything. It's just so when you hear a certain phrase or read something out of their literature, you think, holy shit, I'm not the only one who did that, or I'm not the only one that thought that. And that gives you a sense of belonging, because there's other people out there like you. Maybe not homeless anymore, but they'll help you not be homeless. Even get your room somewhere. You never know. One buddy I had here, he's passed away too now. Same thing, that fucking cancer kills you. But he lived in this other AA guy's basement. Slept on the floor for months until he could get established. Then he got a job at the Bay and he was watching the parkade and, delivering appliances. He ended up getting 35 years of sobriety before he died. It was just because he took that first step. He was a kid. He was 19 years old when he did that. I'm talking too much. I'm losing my voice. And everybody on YouTube will agree. But man, no, do it. Just go down there. They're open. There's another place by the General Hospital there. There's a medical center in there, and
I know that place just down from
the General. On Friday mornings, you can go there. I think it's 8:30. It opens.
Food and bread and stuff.
Well, they give out food, but they got a coffee group. So a bunch of us, even me, I've started going there Fridays at 8:30. Go at 8 o'clock. You can hang out front, and shit'll be cool, man. And just have a coffee and a Danish. It's fucking free, man. Put on by the health district. Or no, it's actually the Heritage Corps